Hey, what's up guys? Alright, today I'm going to show you how to get spine ticks out of a book. I took the postal number 9 that I put in my press. It sat in there for 5 days. The book sits perfectly flat, and I don't really have any issues with it. It did a good job getting all the crease out. So before I show you guys that part of the video of what I did for that, I'm going to show you what you could do to get out spine ticks, which I recommend doing before you do your pressing. Otherwise you'd be pressing, getting out the spine ticks, and then pressing again. Okay, you can see on the back of the book here, see that spine tick there? There's another one up there. I'm going to show you guys how to get that spine tick out. So I'm going to take the board, standard BCW board. I'm going to stick it against the last page, the back cover, with the shiny side. I'll do shiny side up. Really doesn't matter. All I'm trying to do is create, see how when you force the board into the spine, it lifts up the back cover like that. So I want to force that up, and what that's doing is creating the hard edge right up the spine. And I'm going to try and press those ticks out. So the board in nice and snug, and then take an iron. I have it on the medium setting. This is a Smart Tech. It's got nylon, silk, wool, cotton, and linen. Wool's right in the middle. I put it on the wool setting. It's 15 bucks. I bought it from Joann's Fabrics. It was the cheapest iron that they had. I don't put any moisture in it. I'm just going to use the iron, and I'm going to go up and down the spine. Let me get you guys in a little bit better angle so you can see what's going on here. So I'm just going to go up and down for about 5 seconds with a little bit of pressure, not a lot of pressure. That's a pretty good sized tick. So I'm going to try it one more time. Go, and then just up and down the spine. A few seconds. Take the board off. Let me back it up a little bit. And then a little bit more. All it did was put a hard edge on the spine, right where the crease was, and then I kept moving it a little bit, like a 1/16 of an inch. I would start at 1, or I actually probably did 1/8 of an inch, but you can do it a couple times. Just keep moving it farther and farther back. Don't keep the heat on for too long because you could burn your books. But 5 seconds is fine, and keep it moving, because these little divots that are in the iron, if you keep it in one spot, the flat plate is where the heat is, and that's little pockets where there's not going to be heat, and that would make the shape of those show up on the book where everything else would be flat, and you'd see it superficially. So, but you can see like 99% of that tick is gone. So that's how I get spine ticks out. That was one of my guinea pig books. Show you how to get the spine ticks out, and then after you're done with that, you throw it in the press. Once you get the spine ticks out, if you're just wanting to get the book flat, just throw it in the press with no moisture or anything. 165 degrees for 5 seconds. Turn the press off and leave it in there for 24, 48, a couple days. The longer the better. And then if you have to get more deep creases out, like in this book, there's some dents and stuff there. If you want to get stuff like that out, you're going to have to build something like a humidity bath. I will do that actually for you guys in a video coming up. I'll show you guys how to build a humidity bath to get out deeper stuff like that. These are the stuff that's on this book, or places where I stuck my fingernail in the book to try and test out, trying to get out other stuff. So that's not something you would normally see on books, but it's me just trying to make something work out of something that doesn't work. So thank you guys for watching. I will get this video posted up, and I will clip in the press from my postal number 9 so you guys can see that. Okay, I'm back with the press video. For this one, I'm going to be using moisture to the books to try and get a little bit more of the, a little bit deeper of a press, to allow me to get a little bit warmer for a little bit longer period of time. I have to add moisture to it to keep the book from getting burnt or having the gloss from the ink fuse the pages together. That's something you don't want, obviously. And in this book, I'm going to be using Postal issue 9. This is another one of the books that has the bend all the way through the book. It's another modern. You can see the pages are bent past on the back side, and then if you look at the right angles, you can see it's got almost like 2 non-color breaking creases, and in the front you can vaguely see the crease there. Today, since I got the board, this is one of the boards that I shaved off the corner so it's not sharp. I'm putting it on the staple page, butting it right up to the staples with the book closed so it doesn't go too far. So perfectly right there. Leave a little bit of edge around the book again, like you guys saw in the first video, if you watched it. I'm going to line this up and get it ready where I want it. I'm going to get my thermal sheet or my Teflon sheet ready. Make sure it's clean on both sides and set it aside. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the moisture from, this is an Ultra Steam, Rowenta Ultra Steam. I'm going to use this to apply the moisture, and this isn't the best method of doing it. It's just a quick method to apply a little bit of moisture to the book and allow it to, to do its thing. This is the second best method of my 3-step process. So in the third video, you guys will see the best method. This one should get this spine tick out, but it more than likely won't get the entire superficial crease out. So it won't be there, but you'll still be able to see it in certain light. And I'm gonna try and get it as flat as possible, but this method wouldn't be able to get out spine ticks. So first thing I wanna do is take my Teflon sheet. I'm gonna lay it where I want it, make sure it covers nicely. I'm gonna lift it up out of the way. I'm gonna get the moisture coming out. I don't know if you guys can see the steam or not, but I'm gonna steam the whole top of this book. It's pretty much steaming all that area there. It's putting a little layer of condensation on that thermal paper as well. I'm gonna lay the paper down, and then I'm gonna drop the press for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at 5 seconds. Alright, so I got the book in there. The water that I use in my steamer has to be distilled water. The reason you want to use distilled water is if I use just tap water or even filtered water or bottled water, the minerals that would be in that water over time could turn the pages yellow anywhere that was white. You could use it, but I don't recommend it. I recommend distilled water. If you go to any grocery store or whatever, distilled water is going to be like $1 for a gallon, maybe $2 for a gallon. So you could find it in the normal grocery store. I'm just going to let it sit in here until Friday when I post a video. So it's Sunday night right now, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days. I'll pull it out Friday morning. Alright, so here is the book. You see, because I didn't use the iron first, I still get that little bit of superficial crease there. Not a big deal, but that was in the front of the book. I did the back of the book. And you see creases are gone in the back of the book, even without using the iron. So I probably could have did the same technique on the front of the book too, and would have been able to probably take care of it if I had flipped it over, but doing it through the back of the book with the board in the middle, I was still able to get the entire crease out without using the iron. So sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I've done it a couple times and I haven't been able to get any spine ticks out, so I know for that method I have to use the iron to get the ticks out, until I figure out another way to get it without doing that. So alright, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.